Have you ever heard of the phrases, money makes money, the rich are getting richer, the more money you have, the more money you make?
And retire off of completely investing in the S&P 500 from its dividends and capital appreciation with just $50,000.
What if I told you $50,000 could either buy you a car that loses value the second you drive it, or make you financially free for life? It's a choice between a depreciating asset and a life-changing opportunity. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn $50,000 into your first step toward real wealth. Not just another wasted opportunity. $50,000 is a magic number. It's enough to genuinely change your financial life, but it's not enough to make you feel truly rich. It's a sum that sits in a dangerous middle ground where the temptation to spend it is immense. For most people, a windfall like this means a new car, a lavish vacation, or a home renovation. It's a temporary upgrade to their lifestyle, but the wealthy don't see $50,000 as a chance to spend. They see it as a tool to build. They leverage it. I'm going to break down 5 smart moves that can completely transform your financial future. And stay tuned, because I'll reveal which one I'd choose personally if I had to start from zero with that exact amount today. Before we dive into the strategies, we need a crucial mental shift. I want you to start thinking of money in terms of money multipliers. These are assets or actions that take your initial capital and force it to create more money, working for you 24/7. Think of it this way: $50,000 can be a seed, or it can be a sandwich. One grows into a forest of future income. The other is gone after a single meal. The choice is yours. And here's the most important part: even if you don't have $50,000 today, understanding this framework will fundamentally change the way you handle your next $500 or your next $5,000. This mindset is the foundation of wealth. Now, let's get into the 5 transformational paths, starting with number 5. Number 5, buy your freedom first. Before you can even think about building wealth, you need to escape the financial prison that holds so many people back. I'm talking about high-interest debt and the complete lack of a safety net. I once knew someone earning 6 figures a year who was perpetually stressed, living paycheck to paycheck, all because of crippling credit card debt and a car loan. They were a high-income hostage. The first and most powerful thing you can do with a portion of your $50,000 is to buy your peace of mind. This means building a 3 to 6 month emergency fund and aggressively paying off any debt with an interest rate over 6 or 7%. The return on investment here isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in sleepless nights you get back, in the ability to say no to a job you hate, in the sheer psychological freedom of knowing you are in control. It's the stable launchpad from which all future wealth is built. But once your safety net is in place and the chains of bad debt are broken, that's where things get truly exciting. Number 4, invest in high return on investment skills. Your ability to earn is your single greatest asset. $50,000 allows you to pour gasoline on that fire. I'm not talking about a traditional 4-year degree. I'm talking about targeted, high-demand skills that can generate income almost immediately. Think about it. A $1,000 course on digital marketing, video editing, or AI automation could equip you with the skills to launch a $5,000 per month side hustle. That's an astronomical return. A few thousand for a real estate license could unlock hundreds of thousands in commission. A coding boot camp could double your salary in a year. This is about turning a piece of your capital into a supercharged ability to generate more capital actively. You are transforming your money into a skill that no market crash can ever take away from you. But if you want your money to make money even while you sleep, that brings us to the next level. Number 3, build or buy income generating assets. This is where the money multiplier concept comes to life. Your $50,000 now becomes the seed capital to create systems that produce cash flow. This could be anything from starting a YouTube automation channel to creating and selling a digital product like an ebook or an online course. It could be a down payment on a small rental property that generates a few $100s of positive cash flow every single month. Or it could be building a portfolio of high-yield dividend stocks. Let's do some simple math. If you use $50,000 to build an asset that generates $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 a year. That's a 24% annual return on your capital. Imagine waking up at the beginning of the month knowing your car payment, your utilities, and your groceries are already covered by an asset you built. This isn't just about income. It's about creating a machine that works for you, giving you options and breathing room. It's the first real taste of financial freedom. Number 2, strategic diversified investing. This is the classic, time-tested path to wealth, and it's a non-negotiable part of any serious financial plan. With $50,000, you can bypass the slow, painful process of saving a few dollars at a time and immediately establish a powerful investment base. We're talking about putting your money into low-cost, diversified index funds and ETFs that track the entire market, like the S&P 500. You're not trying to pick the next hot stock. You're buying a piece of the entire engine of global capitalism. You can also diversify into real estate investment trusts, or REITs, to gain exposure to the property market without the hassle of being a landlord. The power here is in compound interest. A $50,000 investment left to grow in the market with average returns can become over $500,000 in 15 to 20 years without you lifting another finger. This is your long-term wealth engine, quietly compounding in the background, but the smartest investors use our number 1 strategy to pour fuel on this fire and never have to work for money again. And finally, number 1, buy or build leverage. This is the ultimate wealth accelerator. Leverage is the force multiplier for everything else you do. It comes in 4 forms: money, time, people, and systems. With $50,000, you can buy or build a system that leverages all 4. Instead of just being a freelance video editor, your skill, you use your capital to start a small content agency. You hire other editors, leveraging people, create a streamlined workflow, leveraging systems, and use your initial capital for marketing and sales, leveraging money to land clients whose projects you oversee, not fulfill yourself. Instead of just having a rental property, you start a small property management company. Instead of just selling one ebook, you build an e-commerce brand with a suite of digital products and an automated marketing funnel. $50,000 here doesn't just make you money, it buys your time back forever. It's the difference between being a high-paid employee in your own business and being a true business owner. This is the path that separates the merely comfortable from the truly wealthy. So how would this all come together in a real-world scenario? Let's create a concrete plan. If I had $50,000 today and was starting from scratch, here is exactly how I would allocate it to change my financial life. First, $10,000 would immediately go to buying freedom. I'd build a solid emergency fund and obliterate any high-interest debt. That's non-negotiable. Next, $10,000 would be invested in a high ROI skill. I'd pick a field like AI implementation for businesses or advanced digital advertising, something I could quickly turn into a high-paying service. Then I'd allocate the largest chunk, $20,000, to building an income asset. I'd use my new skill to create a scalable service or a digital product brand, using this capital for the necessary software, marketing, and initial setup. Finally, the last $10,000 would go directly into strategic investing, a low-cost S&P 500 index fund set on auto invest to begin compounding for the long term. That single plan covers safety, active income, passive income, and long-term wealth. That's not just a portfolio, that's peace of mind, options, and complete control over your destiny. In the end, it's not about how much money you have, it's about how you use it. $50,000 can be a fleeting luxury or the cornerstone of your financial empire. The difference between the rich and the poor isn't luck, a secret formula, or a privileged background. It's a series of smart decisions made over and over again, starting with the very next dollar you earn. The choice is yours to make, and it starts now. Stop wishing you could have more time and freedom and take action to make it happen. This is what my friend Chris Miles from Money Ripples tells clients to do all the time. His mission is to make 1K people financially free by 2030. To help him achieve this goal, he created a group coaching system and course called the Wealth Accelerator Academy. The tools and lessons you learn about passive investing and how to vet deals are invaluable to helping you live the life you want. Want to learn more? Check out the course by clicking down the link below. If this video opened your eyes to what's possible, subscribe, because your financial freedom story starts right here on this channel, and I want to see you win. Comment below, I'm starting with this amount of money. Let's declare our starting point and make that number grow together. And if you want to see exactly how I would take the next step and turn $10,000 into $100,000 using a specific business model, click the video on the screen right now.